Hello and welcome again to yet another illuminating episode of the podcast, The Club Fluent Voices. This side Ashi Saluja as your host, currently pursuing business administration in Mittal School of Business at lovely Professional University. We are profoundly privileged to have a guest of the club member, event manager Muskan Dogla. We welcome her as a guest into our podcast today, where we'll deep dive into carelessly happenings and the plethora of things which is happening about their experiences, about their expertise, about their excellence in the ground, in the realm of their expertise. So now, let's get started with the talk. So hello Muskan, I welcome you in this podcast today. How are you feeling here?
I'm feeling really grateful that I am the part of this podcast, and I'm really feeling glad that I'll be having a great conversation with you ahead.
Please walk us about yourself so that we can begin with a strong start.
Hi, my name is Muskan Dogla. I am from Fagwara city, and currently I am doing Bachelor's of Commerce specialized in Management Accounting and International Finance, which is the blend of both US and Indian accounting. As well as I am really grateful that I am the part of Fluent Voices as an event manager, and as well as I am the part of social media team.
Okay, so as you mentioned that you are being a part in the club as an event manager and social media member for sure. So Muskan, you have already performed or conducted several and plethora of events for our club, the Fluent Voices. So what was that one essential and initial skills that you have that you implement and that makes you to jump in throughout as an event manager journey in the club?
Honestly, I would say communication is the key to success. As for an individual, it is really important to have one skill with yourself, that is communication. But as an event manager, you need two things with you, that is organizational skills and attention to detail. If you are organizing things well, you are really good at problem solving, and if you give attention to a little details which make a big impact in your work, in your project, or in your event, it will be a great thing to learn in your further life, or personally or professionally.
Okay, so as you mentioned that communication can be that essential or initial skills for everyone, and it's also said that there should be 3 C's in your life.
Yeah.
That is communication, coordination and critical thinking.
For me, 3 C's are different: clarity, communication and confidence. Without confidence, without clarity, you cannot communicate.
Exactly.
Okay, so it is really important. One, if you are clear what you want to say, and if you are confident what you are saying, that makes sense when you are presenting. It also includes that presentation skill we usually
It's
say.
just like that communication has indulged every part, like confidence, clarity. So it comes under all these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great blend, I guess.
Exactly, yes. So true to hear. So what was, next question that I want to ask, that what was those ups and downs in the event managing? Because we actually eager to know about behind the scene, actually behind the curtains, things that what is happening over there. How do you deal with those hurdles or obstacles or something which somebody or something is not going in a right track? How do you deal with the difficulties while managing an event?
Personally, whenever we are in event management, okay, we usually have that statement: be uncomfortable with the uncomfortable things. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable things. If you are comfortable with uncomfortable things, you can do really great. I had that moment. We were doing the power of podium. At that moment, the guests were late, and we had to start the event on time, and during that time we were having 5 or 10 minutes which we can't get empty, because we need to interact with audience. We have that things go smooth, things go impactful as we are representative. Okay, and at that moment we We had done the jam session, the particular interactive point where we got to know that students are having really great enthusiasm while they are in a participation, and how they preserve things in their mind, that they want to win, that they want to achieve this, and but what's their creative side, what's their innovative side. And that was great for me to experience a little panic, but we managed that.
Okay, so how does your work as an event manager contribute to the overall performance, functioning, and success of the club, the Fluent Voices?
I believe every event is like a doorway to us, and being an event manager, I always believe that the event must be smooth, it must be impactful, it must involve audience and the members as well. In events, we usually have one thing, that the people who are involved or who are new to the club, like they are introduced newly, they must see the impact, they must see the passion, they must across through our efforts, that they can also be at the same position, upskilling their personal and polishing their skills. And I would say that is the main thing we focus on. And for the personal growth, I would say I have learned a lot. For me, it's like a cherry on the top. When I am in a club, I am learning from every person who walk around me. It's always people who made you great in your own way, from whom you can learn more. I would like to share one incident. In the Power of Podium, that was my first ever event I managed. I was the anchor at the same time. I was very nervous. My co-anchor was Saloni. She is now the General Secretary of our club, and I learned from her it's like a great thing to work with her, and that is the time when I learn a lot in the particular public speaking. I gain confidence. Okay, this was the mistake, I can do better. Okay, I can learn from that person, and that was a great time I had.
Exactly. It's just said that in every initial step, we have to get and learn something new. Like every new day is a new start and a new learning that you have to experience.
I
with.
have seen in people that they thought that, okay, they are juniors, they can't teach me.
Exactly.
Okay, they are from different department, they can't teach me. I am better than that. It's always one thing which will lead to growth. That is, you can learn from anyone, anywhere, and at any place and at any time. So that is most important thing.
Muskan, what is the current landscape of the job market globally for the fresh graduates?
It's a great time for our youth to work on their skills, as in the Indian market, or I would say globally, everyone required skills rather than just the theoretical knowledge. We really need to work on our practical aspects as well, as LP is really efficient in that. And if I talk about my particular curriculum, and if I talk about my particular program, we have that comparison, that if any student is graduated and have USCMA certification along with that, they have a great opportunity near about I would say 7 to 9 LPA in India as a financial analyst, finance controller, finance advisor. However, globally, that's a huge difference. In USD, it cost around 60,000 USD to 1 million, I guess. Million बोलते हैं ना उसको. To 1 million USD, and it make a huge impact in your CV terms, in your personal life and the professional life, and the experience you gain through it.
So, as you mentioned about that lovely professional university, so I want to ask a question related to our university. So, in lovely professional university, we are eager to know about that. Here we have a huge and humongous diversity lying around. So, what is those diversity have reflected and made changes in your life to make connections, to make more figures, and to be more connected and make a familiar kind of connection with everyone, and how it has helped you in to get out of your zone? And
as I'm from Punjab and I really, being an extrovert, I love to meet new people, talk to them, and have their glance at their life, know about them more. So for me, LP was an opportunity related to diversity. I learned a lot about it. I have many friends, and my friends are from Nepal, they are from West Bengal, they are from Himachal, they are from South. They talked about it that whenever you are gonna come at our place, we will be with you, we will be guiding you. And I have done the same thing for them. We went to few places. It really helps a lot. Like, you come to know that okay, how is their culture, how they deal with the few things, how they dislike the few things. You come to know about few perspective, that you learn many more things from them. Like, I have learned one thing from my South Indian friend. She's like, you are elder. Whenever her foot across, like, touch me, or she'll be like, I'll be doing this.
yes, this one. I also made habit. The once I entered here, like, it is my habit like this. I always do it.
It's like,
it's actually
sorry.
they're trying to respect and give
Yeah.
that command to the person they touch.
We learn a lot when we are with the different kind of people, and you come to know about few dishes. And my friend who are from PG or the LP hostel, and they are like, this is our food, you should try this, you should try this, this is the best you can ever have. So I made them I provide them the Punjabi culture view, like, okay, this is the Punjab you can see, this is the place we can visit. So it's an exchange of thoughts also.
Exactly. Okay, so Muskan, as you know that we as a student, we have to deal with enormous stuffs like academics, managing our cohorts, managing our curricular activities and the club as well. So how did you manage everything? How you manage, like, it's like tough to manage it, and how you put it and serve it on the one plate?
Okay, so multitasking is a skill as well as is a learning with the journey. Okay, so we always have, I always have one thing in my mind when I was choosing my program, that I want to do everything which I have listed in my notebook. And I was like, okay, this is done, this I have to do. So for that, you need to prioritize things, you need to plan things well before, and you need to manage everything throughout. If I talk about academics, in our lovely professional university, each faculty is really helpful. Each faculty supports you till the end of your exam or till the end of your semester or the whole journey of your LPU. And if I talk about Fluent Voices being a part of the club, it's really flexible to manage things in and out. So for you, it's always people, I guess, who made you do things very greatly, and your confidence, your courage, your passion, your enthusiasm to do it. And I would say that if you plan it very nicely, if you research it, like, you want to do this, okay, I have few opportunities with me, okay, I can do this at this moment, and I can pause it for later moment. So you can always do that exactly, but like the way you want it to.
Okay, so now let's move towards some of the interesting rounds ahead. So the round says tool of the trade. So I'll be asking you two questions where you have to tell that what is the tool that you are currently using. So question is that what is that one tool or software or app that you can't live without?
Okay, for me, I can't live without Spotify. Okay, because I'm really a person who lives with music. So I love music. Yeah.
Out of the all events that you have worked and organized and conducted, what was that one event which is very close to your heart and which you actually feel very proud in that?
That was Power of Podium, because it was my first event to manage, and I was the anchor for the first time in that event.
Okay. What do you mostly prefer when you organize an event? So for jotting down things, you prefer more to like digital apps or softwares, or you use that old school notebooks?
I would say I'm a blend of both. I use both of them. For instance, like the time I don't have notebook with me, or I have that instant thought to write on. So I'll open my mobile and have my app to-do list or the notes I have mentioned each and every part or the thing over there. And I always keep a notebook to make the things prior for me.
Okay. Now we'll be asking the spotlight round question. This is going to be very interesting. So moving towards the rapid fire round where you have to answer very, very quickly. So backup plans or improvise on the spot?
Backup plan.
Excel sheets or sticky notes?
Excel sheet.
Food stalls or DJ booth?
Food stall.
Formal events or fun events?
Both.
Organizing or participating in the event?
Both.
Okay. So as you know that we have done lot many of podcasts earlier with our resource person, vice president, assistant vice president. So what are your suggestions, functionings, or some kind of remarks that you want to give?
I would say if you're planning and thinking to join a club, you should go for it. As we have a lot of discussions on it, that we need to polish our skills, we need to work on it. If you have opportunity to work as an event manager in your university, why you would not go for it? You would love to do it. Okay, so be open, be very curious to learn. If you are trying something and you are making mistake, I would say you are really at a good track, because you are trying. You are from the 1% who are doing for a great life.
Exactly. So I really thank you, Muskan, for this podcast. It was really, really a very good conversation with you, and I hope that we'll do more podcasts in the future. So would you like to share something, how you feel?
In the starting, I would say I was very nervous about it, because it's a first ever conversation on camera. Off camera we
already have.
Okay, so I would say it's a really great thing to do, and I would love to do another podcast with you.
For sure,
it's a great time I had with you. Thank you, Ashi, for me to hear.
So that is it for our podcast. Hope you liked it. Please, if you like it, please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and eager to watch another podcast. If you have also not watched our podcast previously, then links are below. Go and watch. This is Ashi Saluja as your host, signing off.